is the day that our pumpkins turn into Christmas trees, and I hope that you're ready because we're gonna have the coziest day filling our home with Christmas decorations. I can't believe it's already time to put up Christmas decorations. Granted, I am just a little bit early. It basically is already that time. Starbucks already has their holiday drinks out, and everywhere I go, the fall stuff is on clearance, and all of the Christmas stuff is just moving in, and it's time, and I can't believe it. So we're gonna have such a fun day putting it all together. We've already taken down all of our pumpkins and packed them up and replaced it with our Christmas decorations behind me, as you can see. So this is our Christmas tree, which this was a new tradition, I guess you can call it a tradition now, but a new thing that we've added to our decor that was pretty big for us is a fake tree. So we normally would go get a real tree, but last year we wanted a really nice, just flocked tree, I believe, if I remember correctly. It's already pre-lit, which is really nice. I am just very excited to get it out because I love just working next to it and watching movies next to it, having hot chocolate and eggnog, gingerbread cookies, and watching all of the cozy Christmas movies. Our home is feeling so bare since we've taken down all of the fall stuff. So let's go ahead and start with the Christmas tree, just because that is such a focal point and it's in our living room, which is one of the central focal points of our space. So I just really want to get our tree up and then we will go from there. First things first, before we do anything, if you know me at all and have seen any of my other decorating videos, I love to put on a cool movie and just set the vibe, and I'm feeling the Santa Claus. I love the nostalgia of this movie because I watched it so much growing up, and it just makes me so much happy. It just makes me so happy during this time of the year. As you can tell, Maddie is obsessed with the tree. She loves to sit under here every year. But I wanted to show you. So we did get the tree up, and this piece here I just put on, we got it off of Amazon. So if you have a fake tree and you want it to resemble a real tree as much as possible, this makes it look like there's actual bark on the tree. And it actually has a reverse side too, and it's like a candy cane stripe. But I love the bark because I think it's classy and it's clean. And then this skirt, I forgot where we got this skirt from. I think it was Hobby Lobby, but I can link that below as well, along with the tree and this little bark Velcro piece. I don't know what it's called, but it is such a cool invention because, yes, of course, up close you can tell it's not real, but if you look at it from a distance, it's just nice to not see the metal from the fake tree, and I think it just adds a cleanliness to it and a natural element. So I just want to point that out. If you have a fake tree and want to make it as real as possible, along with these scent sticks or scent sickles, these are from Hobby Lobby and they are white winter fir scented and they smell like a real Christmas tree. So they're like these long sticks. You can't really see, but here, hang on, I'll open them up. So there are these long green sticks and they hook on your tree just like an ornament, and they are just scented, so they make your tree smell like a real tree, and you can smell it like if you're standing next to it, and you can have the bark like a real tree, have it smell like a real tree, and no one will ever know the wiser. So it's just a fun way to make it feel real. And the tree is all done. It looks so beautiful. I love our light up star too. And it just is so cozy. One of my favorite parts of our Christmas decor is the Christmas tree. And I love our little ornaments. And this is one of my favorites here, is this Harry Potter. It has all of the old, like, classic book covers, and then it has a wand right here in the middle. So just a really fun touch to our tree. And then we also put the scent sickle right here, so you can see they just hang on the tree just like an ornament does, and I can smell it from here. It smells so good. There's one here and there's one somewhere else over here. I can't remember exactly where, but yeah, you only need like 2 or 3, but it smells amazing. I'll actually have this tree linked below in my description box. I got it from Hobby Lobby last year, and it's just a really great quality tree. I think it's 7.5 to 8 feet tall. So, Maddie, why do I always feel like I have to move you from here? Come here. Come on. Let's just take a moment. Look at this. I have all of my decorations spread out everywhere, starting with my Target bags. I've emptied this bin out here to see all the signs. I have blankets and pillows over here, a couple other signs, some random things in here. And then there's Maddie. She has just made herself at home in a random stack of blankets and pillows. You're supposed to be helping me. You do nothing but just... You do nothing. That's what you do. So the living room is just about done, but the sun is going down, and it was also overcast too, so it was getting dark very quickly. And again, referring back to shorter days, it's just, this stuff just keeps me going during this time of year. But I'll go ahead and give you a quick overview of what we've done so far in the living room, and then we're gonna take a quick break for some eggnog because that sounds amazing. And I'm not gonna let the sun going down stop our decorating party. We're gonna decorate through the night. This is gonna become such a cozy oasis, and we're just gonna have so much fun. So let me just show you exactly what I've done so far in the living room. So aside from the tree, this is just what I ended up doing with the couch. I love it. It's a little similar to last year, but still different. I love how the Christmas tree pillow really brings out the other tree elements within, like the pillow, and just ties it in with the shelf. These pieces from Hobby Lobby, they were in my shop with me. This snowman and this Christmas tree here, they just tied it all together so well. And the fun thing about this pillow is I don't think there's a setting to keep it on, but it does light up. It's fun. But it's really cute because the colors do go with this pillow here, and it just honestly just, like I said, ties it all together. And then disregard my decorating mess in the background. That's just kind of how I'm sorting through everything. But this golden deer is one of my favorite pieces that we added to our collection this year. Believe it or not, this is actually from Walmart, and it was like 20 bucks, but it's beautiful. It looks so classy, and it's like that brushed gold, so it's not super shiny, and it just has a lot of class, I feel like. And then this is just how I decided to do the tray this year. Normally I have like these flowers to the left, but I really wanted to just switch it up, and I think I really like the way it came out this year. This needs to go a little here, but I love this Merry Christmas sign. I got that from Michael's several years ago, but it's so cozy. And then by the TV, I put this light up garland. I love putting this there every year because I think it just ties in really well with the tree and makes it super cozy. And I always put this little snowman there. I love this little snowman. He actually lights up too. He's multicolored. And then normally I put the stockings on our TV console, but to do something a little different, we put them above the TV. So we don't have personal stockings, but these are the cat's stockings. So we have Maddie, Katie, and the L was for Luna. She was our chinchilla. She did pass away, but we just always put up her stocking every year just to feel like she's here. And then we have Tums, and then we have Freya's stocking. So hopefully Santa Paws will come visit them if they're not on the naughty list. They very well may be with how they act sometimes. And then of course Maddie's just staying under the tree. Like every time I look under there, she's right there. But before we continue, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and go pour some eggnog and get on some lamps and some lights in here because it is getting so dark and it's time to close the blinds. Can't believe I'm saying it, but just comes along with this time of year. So let's go get some eggnog though. I haven't had any all year long, so I cannot wait for the first sip. So this is my favorite eggnog, and it's just the organic eggnog from Publix. And the reason I love it so much is because it doesn't have any carrageenan in there, and I know that carrageenan is something that a lot of eggnogs have in them, and it's a cancer-causing ingredient, so I always try to stay away from it. But this is just the one that I get, and I love it so much. It's really good and super creamy. But I wanted to use my new mug. If you saw my shop with me, I found it at Target. It was only $5, and it's just this massive gingerbread house mug, and I'm obsessed with it. I think it's my new favorite mug. Yeah, it is. It's number one. It is so cute. I mean, I've never seen one with a little tree in the window like that before. Nothing hits like that first sip of eggnog of the season. So this is kind of how I was thinking for the desk. Still that earthy kind of vibe, but a little bit darker, I guess. But I love this tree, which, believe it or not, is actually from Walmart. It looks like a sweater vest and just like a classic nostalgic Christmas sweater from like the 90s. And I thought it was really cool and just adds a little bit more like texture over here. And then I have this little house, and then this sign's adorable. I think I got it from Target a few years ago. And if you haven't seen Peaky Blinders, this car reminds me so much of it. And I just think it's really cool. And I love the tree on top, and the little wreath in the very front. I think it's just a really cute touch too. And if you really want to set the vibe, I recommend this cleaner. Oh my gosh, it smells just like a Christmas tree. It's the Iowa Pine scent from Mrs. Meyer's, and I've been spraying it on all the tables before decorating it. And it's funny because it just is making the whole room smell like a Christmas tree, and it's kind of like amplifying those scent sickles that are in the Christmas tree, but it smells amazing. And what I find is that the scent actually lingers too, which is nice. You don't just spray it and smell it just for a second and it's gone. Now that this is complete, the living room is officially done, and it's time to head into the kitchen. And I want to start by kind of jazzing up our cabinets a little bit, and I want to use this garland. I used it last year and loved it, so I want to go ahead and put it back in that same spot just because I feel like it made the kitchen a lot more fun. So we're going to put this up, and all I do is I just tape it underneath our cabinets here. I'm not sure how I want to do it because I didn't have the air fryer last year. So, because it would normally expand to right here, but I don't want it there. So I think we're just gonna have to shift it a little, which is easy. And then we're gonna make a hot cocoa bar, and we're just gonna make the space really cozy. But this is how I want to start it, just to get that foundational piece done in here and then just build off of that. So let's get this up, and we'll just have to see if we can make it work with the air fryer there, because I really don't want to move that. After much finagling, I finally got this garland up there, and I had it end at the end of each of these cabinets because I just didn't want it to go over the air fryer, under the microwave, or really over here because it would cover the coffee hooks that I have. So I think it's perfect because whenever you look in the kitchen, you can easily see it. Let me zoom you out a little bit. So yeah, you can see it in the main part of the kitchen. That's really all that I care about. So we're gonna go ahead and get the rest of these counters decorated. We need to do our hot cocoa station, our coffee bar, and then also our exposed shelves here. So the kitchen is all done, and I'm very, very happy with the way it came together. I really tried to challenge myself to do things a little differently than last year, and I think it came together really nicely. So for one thing being different is we usually have the white truck here in the counter, like in the middle here, and instead this year we made this centerpiece. So we had this wooden piece from Home Goods a long time ago that's usually in our bathroom, but we thought it looked really cool. And then there's a small wreath here we thought would really just break up the wood pieces from the vase and that trunk piece and just kind of tie it all together. And then some fake poinsettias, because we do have cats and poinsettias are very poisonous to cats. So definitely fake, but they really tie together with all of the decor very nicely by adding a little earthy touch to it. And then we did put a little Christmas tree here by the sink, which I love. It just makes me happy to see. And then I loved putting a pumpkin towel on this air fryer in the fall time. So I thought that this Claus Cookie Company towel would be perfect with our theme. And here are the exposed shelves. So we replaced the pumpkins in the bed of that truck with Christmas trees, which I love. It does light up too, so I'll show you that in a little bit. But yeah, I love the way this came together. It just looks like a little gingerbread village, and it looks like where they live. And then here we have our hot cocoa bar. I have these little tiny jars. These are just some mini marshmallows, and this is that Silly Cow hot chocolate that I talked about in my previous video. It's a healthier hot chocolate, and it tastes so, so good. So definitely had to stock up on that. And then some cute little candy canes, and I just love the way this corner looks. And then of course we have to have another milk and cookie sign because that's what we're here for in this kitchen, okay? And this was such a fun area for me to do. So I moved my coffee maker. It's usually where the tree is. So I figured I would slide it over a little bit. The main reason being this tree is tall with that star on top and it wouldn't fit underneath the cabinet. So I was like, you know what? Let's put it where these bend. I feel like it would just look better there, and it does. It's normally where the air fryer is because that's taller underneath than what these are, but I'm not moving that. So this is its new home and I think it looks really good. And this is just how the coffee area came together, and it's just a fun part of the kitchen. And I did find this cute pot holder at Target in their, like, I think it's called Bullseye's Playground section. It actually came with a hand towel that's on the air fryer, but it's just a cute little pot holder. And then this oven mitt from that same section last year. All right, we are still moving and grooving, and the next thing we're gonna do is the desk. So I have already changed out our picture. So we went from the ghost picture to this really pretty woods winter scene. I think it's just really cool, and again, it ties in that earthy element that we had in the kitchen and in the living room. So we're gonna get our desk situated, and we do have the 2-seater desk. So we're gonna put something fun in the middle, and then we'll go from there. So let's go ahead, let's get this put together, and let's see what we can come up with. So we were able to completely finish the desk, which I'm obsessed with it, and I think it came out so nicely. And we also did it in front of our TV, but I'm getting pretty sleepy, so I do think I'm gonna go ahead and just put a pause on it for the night and get right back to it in the morning and pick up at our reading corner. I really want to come up with something different for our bookshelf, and I know that once I'm bright-eyed and well-rested, I can easily think of some more ideas. So I'm going to go ahead and just go to bed for the night, and then I will see you in the morning, and we're going to finish decorating our space, and I'll be able to give you a final overview of it all. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get some sleep, and I will see you in the morning. I know I'd said morning, but clearly it's nighttime again. The day truly was very busy. After going through my morning routine, I had some computer work to do and I had some technical difficulties, which luckily it was just a simple fix and it's all good. But I went ahead and had a cozy early dinner and made myself a hot chocolate for dessert. Got my Christmas sweater back on, and we are gonna keep rolling with the decorations. And I was just enjoying the tree here today, and I'm just really, really pleased with the way it's all coming together. It was a really happy thing to wake up this morning and just have all the little cozy decorations everywhere, and especially the Christmas tree next to the coffee maker. That was pretty fun. But like I said, made myself a hot chocolate, and the sprinkles that I put on there are actually from Trader Joe's. So what I really love about these is they use fruit and vegetable coloring instead of the artificial dyes. So if you're gonna get any sprinkles for your hot chocolate, those are the ones that you should get, and they're shaped with like little candy canes and Christmas trees, and they're just really cute. So we're gonna enjoy our hot chocolate and finish up our room. Next up on the docket is going to be our reading corner. So the bookshelf, I try to kind of give it a certain theme every year, and what I'm really going for this year is kind of like a gingerbread village. I saved all of my gingerbread houses to go on this shelf, so it's really what I want to depict with it. So let's go ahead and let's see what we can do with that bookshelf and kind of pull the reading corner together, because that's a really important space for me to get nice and cozy, because I edit there, I read there, sometimes I have like hot chocolate there, I'll eat dinner there sometimes. I just really enjoy my reading corner, so let's get it decorated. The bookshelf is finally done and it looks so cute. You can definitely see that gingerbread village theme that I was going for. I don't know, it makes me really happy. And I had these whole box of candy canes that I got from Hobby Lobby last year. And I just thought it'd be so interesting to just put them on the, like, between the shelves. It kind of reminds me if you were to go into like a gingerbread village and you have like a road lined with candy canes. It just kind of reminds me of that. But yeah, I saved all the little gingerbread houses for here, and I had some fake snow that I went ahead and put down too. I actually left the bottom two shelves empty because our cats, they like to get into things sometimes. So I figured I would just leave those empty. Plus, I love this tree here because when it cuts on, it's like little cutouts of the Christmas tree and the shadows around it, and I just thought it'd be really cool to put in the bookshelf because it would kind of like compact that with it being in the corner. And it looks really cool. So in honor of decorating for Christmas, we got the girls these adorable cat toys from Target, and we're about to give it to them, and I gave them a little sniff and they seemed really, really excited because I smelled the catnip in them. But yeah, let's go ahead and give them their toys because I felt like it would just be something fun to ring in the holiday season with them. So now that everything has its place and it is officially decorated, let's turn off all these big lights and just see what this place looks like with only the holiday lights on. I have had the absolute best time these last 2 days decorating our home and just spending time with you. Every season has its beauty, and while winter can be kind of dark and cold, it does have its own magic to it. And not only is it a time where you can sit inside and enjoy being cozy, which is a big reason why I decorate, another big thing with winter is being able to reflect and really anticipate a whole new year on its way, full of excitement and accomplishments. And it's just a time where you can really reflect on yourself, reflect on your goals, and really just pivot where you need to pivot and almost go into like a quote unquote hibernation, where you can really dial in things maybe you haven't really paid attention to. Because I know like summer and fall are kind of a little bit more of go seasons sometimes for people. So being able to be inside and kind of be forced to look at yourself, it can be a very pivotal time of the year, and having a cozy space that inspires you to do that can seriously make all the difference, because I'm someone that's very dictated by my environment. So creating a space that I feel like I can be fully creative in and really just express my thoughts and give myself that push to do things because I'm not in a place that's dark and desolate and messy. It truly makes a big difference. So I will have lots of videos on the way about, reflecting on this time of year and planning goals and really just wanting to be the best versions of ourselves for 2025. And I'm so excited to take it on with you and just see everything that you accomplish and see you at your happiest, because I know that that is in your future and we're going to do it together. And I just can't wait. And I'm so excited not only to do that, but to spend this holiday season with you. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some inspiration for your own Christmas decor and are just so excited for this cozy season, because there truly is, like I said, so much beauty and so much magic to enjoy in it. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.